everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Madeline. Today's tutorial is all about my brows and how I achieve them, how I groom them, and how I fill them in. So without any further interruptions or hesitations, let's get started. Right now, I'm going to start the grooming process. This is what my brows look like at the moment. So now we are zoomed into my brow, and I'm going to use a spoolie to brush up those hairs. Now I'm going to trim these hairs that are sticking out above the brow that obviously have grown in and need some trimming. So we're going to go ahead and trim them. I'm going to be using some scissors that I just purchased at a random store that I thought would be perfect for my brows. So and what you're going to do is every time that you trim, you want to spoolie up, and then you're going to trim again every time you do the spoolie. And I sometimes hold it at an angle to trim downwards, so that case like this, into this far corner end. I'm just following the shape of my brow, and I'm just trimming those hairs. So as you could tell, there's really not much more hair to trim, just because I don't like to trim too much hair. Now we're going to go ahead and pluck out any excess hair that is around this area. I'll be using the tweezer, and the tweezer that I'm using I don't have the name for, but it is very thin shaped at the tip, and it is easy to access those little small hairs. So now I'm going to clean up and pluck out those areas where you see these hairs right here. So now that the bottom part is fully tweezed out, I'm going to go ahead with a razor. And the razor that I'm going in with is just a small little razor that I normally use to clean up the edges instead of doing the whole tweezing part all over again. So here we go. Something I like to do is I like to tug on the skin just a little bit, and then I razor towards the brow. And that's going to clean up any hairs that are around the area that I do not want. And right underneath this brow right here, I'm going to do the same thing. So you're going to tug, and then you're going to sweep down. Alright, so this is how the brows look now that they have been groomed and cleaned out. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the Anasazi Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Chocolate, and I'm going to line just the bottom part of my brow because I use two products in order to fill them in. So with the Anasazi Beverly Hills brush in number 12, I'm going to spoolie up the brow.
And then I'm going to follow, and now I'm going to follow the, excuse me.
And I start in the center and do small strokes, and I bring that line in, not all the way in to here, but I leave it just like so, and then follow that bottom line. And I kind of like to extend it just a little bit more than usual. So there you have the bottom brow lined up, and then I just go very lightly with whatever is left and do that edging. So this is what the brow would look like with just a lining at the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead with the spoolie and blend that out. And that is just the bottom portion of it. So now with a more dense brush, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics number 107, and I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in the shade Ash Brown 963. And with that darker shade, I'm going to start filling in the bald spots that you do see in my brow. So now with the product, I'm going to fill in those sparser areas. And I like to always start from this area on, and all you do is just start filling in. You could even line the top, but I like something to look more natural than to look drawn in, if that makes sense. So. Alright, so with now any excess product, I'm going to fill in the front area. And I like to go upward motions. I like to brush it in there, like side to side. I like to do so much to it just so that it could get filled in. So that right there is just a filled in brow, and I'm going to spoolie that in to blend. And now I'm going to go ahead and clean out the brow. To clean up the brow, I'm going to use the Ollie, and I'm gonna butcher this name, Olioia? I don't know, but I'm going to use this brush. And what I'm going to do is apply the concealer behind my hand, and I'm using the Maybelline New York in the shade 25 Medium Moyen, and I'm going to apply that to the brush, and then I'm going to clean out the edges, like so. Raise my brows up and arch them, and I literally just take the concealer, very light strokes. Now to clean up the top part. And there you have that brow nice and cleaned out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and blend the concealer out into my skin. Alright, so for the last step, you're going to go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. I use the clear one, and you could use any other color if you'd like, but I'm just going to go ahead and brush this up. And there you have a very nice cleaned out brow, and I'm going to go ahead and finish the other side, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the final look. This is what you are going to get. Hopefully it all works out for you guys. I just want to give you guys a big thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next video. Don't forget to comment down below any suggestions or anything you guys are interested in seeing next. Also give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you all in my next one. Adios, amores.